I just love what BJ Palmer said, and I go back to this a lot, including when I was bad at the business early in my career, where he said, we've got the greatest principle in the world. Now build your business equal to that principle. I studied psychology, got my master's in psychology, and one thing I was fascinated by is the idea of lifespan psychology, where we look at all the different lifespans, all the different parts of the lifespan. So, what it's like when you're a teenager, what it's like in your early 20s, what you want in your mid 20s and late 20s, where you are by the time you're 30, 35, or 40, that you have different desires, different capabilities, different levels of health. These things change throughout life. And so, sure, when I graduated, volume was the idea. Go and build the biggest volume practice possible, and they'll put you on stages and they'll reward you and award you and recognize you. And that was the cheese. And then over time, that cheese moved. It wasn't just about volume, mostly because all the people chasing volume that couldn't achieve volume, they moved the cheese. They couldn't get there, so they started making success mean something else. First of all, obviously, people need chiropractic. We want to get the world adjusted. So if there's 7 billion people in the world, there's nothing I'd like more than to see every one of their atlases on a table somewhere getting scientific, specific chiropractic care to maximize the function of their nervous system, which is the most important part of their body. However, as an individual chiropractor, a lot of people, it's just different for them. They can't do volume. So I've got, of course, there's the hate straights out there. There's the people that don't like you to talk about volume, other than we should keep trying to see as many people as possible. Godspeed, if you could see a lot of volume. I was a 2,000 a week chiropractor for over 20 years. People need the help. Get to as many as you can, but some people, as many as they can, once again, is 100, 150, 90 a week, 200 a week. It ranges. Here's the final thing I'll say. I'm also wrapping up my PhD in business. And if you're even remotely trying to do a good job with the business, I really feel like a business has a certain integrity. There's integrity as a human being that we certainly try to help boost in the work we do at Christ-Centered Chiropractic. But there's also the integrity of the things we're involved in. And business has a certain integrity that is inherent in running it. And that integrity has to do with its impact, its efficiencies. And so the fact that you couldn't see 150 a week and make $1 million, there's an inefficiency there. There are things that you're missing that can be improved to improve the integrity of that business so that it's operating at its highest level. I just love what BJ Palmer said, and I go back to this a lot, including when I was bad at the business early in my career, where he said, we've got the greatest principle in the world. Now build your business equal to that principle, that both should be at a level of excellence. Amazing principle through chiropractic and incredible business ethics and business principles, so the two meet at the top. And we, together with both of those, change the world.